So you've been coming here every year since?
Just last year. Last year was my first con ever.
Well, first con ever?
Yeah, it was this con to be exact.
You went to basically the largest anime convention on the East Coast as your first con?
Yes.
What's the best thing about Otakon?
The people. I like people.
The lines!
The lines. No, honestly, the people, they're so friendly and easy to approach. So, yeah.
Sorry.
I just love the atmosphere of the people here. Yeah.
My next question is, how long have you guys been waiting in line?
Over an hour. Yeah.
But you pre-reg.
Registration, I know. Pre-reg.
This is bad though. 2 years ago, I was down here 2 years ago. We were in line. I was in line for 4 hours in pre-reg. So this is actually quite nice.
You guys are almost in. I just got down there and then inside.
Almost.
Now, how long do you guys wait last year for pre-reg?
10 minutes. 10 minutes, yeah.
Why? How did that happen?
We came Saturday. We were here on Friday. Yeah.
That Canon versus a Sony.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Canon 80 day. But hi, I'm Narissa Hart. I am known as the Dare Doll on YouTube. I am a vlogger, aspiring YouTube partner.
Me too. I'm aspiring to be a YouTube partner too.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to, but I don't think I'm done. Why are we doing? Do we just look kind of funny to other people when they're just looking at us like, what are they doing?
Everybody talks about it as, oh my god, it's awesome, there's a lot of things here. I'm like, I want to see for myself because I've been to AX, never to Otakon, so I want to check out Otakon.
Okay. Okay, so first of all, I have to thank you for giving me a squeaky toy. Okay, so you would have to actually watch, what convention was that? Katsucon. Was it Katsucon? You're famous. I'm asking you to sign a squeaky toy. It takes me a second. Squeaky burger.
America. I'm no longer American. Wait, I can do the pose.
Yeah, you can.
It's awesome, it's crazy, it's hectic, but you can see things you never see anywhere else.
Makes sense. Like 3D Steadicam guy?
Exactly.
What's the best part of Otakon? Cosplay. What's the best part of Otakon? Don't say holding her bags.
What? That's pretty much you got it.
This is my story. So we're coming down. I just put this on. We're coming down the walkway, and someone stops me for a picture, and they go, "I saw you on YouTube." And I was like, "YouTube?" And we're like, "Cosplay in America."
Okay, so Canadians,
Yes.
why are you invading America for cosplay? You guys have your own cons,
Because
right?
we wanted to branch out and take over the world. Yeah.
Okay, you're having way too much fun with that squeaky toy. I want my burger back now. So, have you noticed anything interesting that's different from this to Canadian cons?
Bigger.
Way bigger.
Well, okay, besides the bigger thing, you know.
There's a lot more stuff and there's a lot of cosplayers. I'd say more than... Yeah, I'd say it's more organized as well. Okay.
What advice do you have for people coming to Otakon?
Pre-register. Pre-register and your badge on Thursday.
Why, did you guys come in today? No. How long did you have to wait?
Like 10 minutes last night. Yeah. At like 8 o'clock or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Our friend Hodge didn't pre-register. He had to wait 25 minutes this morning to get his. But then if you look outside, there's a line going around the building for anybody that pre-registered and didn't get here yesterday.
A friend of mine has been in the line for a few hours.
I think the best part about Otakon is seeing all the different cosplayers and actually being able to go up to people and be like, how'd you make that? Can you teach me?
Sign.
Okay.
Yay, now you have 2 signatures.
If you want to look me up, that's my DeviantArt and my Facebook name.
Awesome.
So,
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome.
Yep.
98.
98. How was Otakon in 98? Because I'm sure it was a whole different beast, right?
Otakon was, it was a much smaller convention. It took up a hotel, and it was out in Crystal City, Virginia. So that was the first time. And we had, my friend and I, we had to literally beg our parents to go to that.
Right.
Because it was like, they weren't so sure about this convention thing and being out in DC and afraid to death that we were going to get kidnapped and taken away by somebody. And it's like, no, we're soft juniors in high school, we should be fine. The dealer's room was a tiny, it wasn't small, it was about probably half of this room.
Half of this room?
Yeah, like if you cut this in half.
That's still pretty good. That's a pretty good size.
It was about half a room. But but it was dealer's room and artist alley at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So you had the dealer's room and then they had a whole area blocked off. he went to this one entrance, and that was the Artist Alley. It was a really tiny little Artist Alley. I mean, it was nothing like this.
So back in, I'm sorry, 98? 98?
Yeah, it was 98.
How was the cosplay in 98 here at Otakon?
Cosplay, that's what really got me, was cosplay was amazing. You had people coming in there who were doing some really heavy-duty professional grade stuff. And then you had, and from there, 98 through about 2001, 2002, you still saw that. And then it felt like it was like, in my opinion, it felt like there was a kind of a slip down. Like it just kind of went down. You didn't have as much cosplayers. A lot of the crowd that you saw from that old guard moved on in life, so they weren't coming to the conventions as much. A lot of stuff felt, you know, as it got bigger, you felt like you had a lot more people who were just kind of slapping stuff together in their room instead of really making stuff. And then came
the internet?
The internet, yeah, the internet, the interwebs, and and like the mass production costumes that weren't even being done by independent groups, but like by companies.
So when was that? That was like around 2000?
2005.
2005? Yeah, so, you know, obviously over a few years, it's becoming a big mishmash of everything. So back in 98, it was basically anime, and that was it.
Anime, maybe a little sci-fi stuff.
Yeah.
And that was more, I think, from the fact that our convention started at the anime and the
sci-fi, yeah.
So they kind of trickled over to us.
Yeah.
But yeah, over the years, since the convention's gotten bigger, you've seen more. You started seeing more Star Wars people. Then you started seeing more just random stuff. People come in with their own costumes. With the internet, you've suddenly seen a huge cosplay revolving around the webcomic.
Yeah. So here I am at the photo photographer meetup, and all they're doing is taking pictures of each other. Okay, they stopped taking pictures of each other. Come on, Ron. Work it, Ron. Come on. Photographers.
It's a cheap card.
You are the what photographer? From where?
What do you now?
Where are you
North
from?
Carolina.
North Carolina.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. You're from New York.
Yes, I am.
You're from Boston.
I'm from Boston. Hi.
You're from where are you from? New York. You're from Pennsylvania. Sorry, LA is the best. I got red LA here. You know. Research here. That's dedication.
Thank you. I know.
Oh my God! I didn't realize that. I thought it was just like a, you know. Like,
no. I see everybody put a bald cap on.
Yeah.
I'm like, it just doesn't look right. So I just straight on shaved it down last night in the hotel room.
So how long did it take to get here?
We actually made it here in 10 and a half, so we shaved an hour and a half off the drive.
So how long did it take to drive up here from Orlando?
17 hours.
Yeah. Will you do it again?
Yeah, gotta go back.
Okay, you and 14 people drove up from Atlanta in 20 different cars.
In 3 cars.
3 cars.
3 cars. 5 people in 2 cars and 4 people in 1.
Where are they? Lost in the convention somewhere.
Split up. Everyone likes different things, so we're just all kind of doing whatever.
Our car, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what we did was somebody on the internet edited an image of a SpongeBob episode
Right.
where Patrick is swinging into town and he's got a flag between his butt. So we drew it on her car.
Otakon. But you didn't put 20 and 12.
Oh, it didn't fit. Yeah, couldn't fit it.
Do you notice anything different from talking to people? Are people different from here to, you know, Atlanta? Are they?
I've noticed that people are more polite when asking for pictures here. I'm not to say that people in Atlanta are rude. People are just more polite here. Like they'll stop and say, "Hey, do you mind if I take a picture?" And everyone's a lot friendlier up here, I think, because people will just randomly walk up and talk to you, and it's more people than would happen in Atlanta. So that's a big difference. Just more friendly.
Everybody loves Sailor Moon. Everybody loves me. Most people love me more, but you know, that's too. But yeah, so I was like, you know, Sailor Pool, perfect.
Well, my first like official cosplay was CL Phantom Hive from Black Butler. So my parents were just like, oh, pretty, kind of, but weird pretty. And after a while, they started treating Otakon like prom. It was like I would dress up and we'd take pictures, and then we'd go out, and it was just, they really love it now. Well, my mother for this cosplay was kind of like, oh, you're a boy. Why do you have a beard? And I'm like, I'm sorry,
It's
Mom.
cosplay.
But she's okay with it now. They're used to it now.
Don't you want it? No? No?
Oh, take two?
No?
Take two?
Take two? Take two? So again, what is this here? What is this from?
It's from Maria Hollick.
Now, do people recognize you?
Very few.
Yeah.
Very few.
It's one of the more obscure.
How old is it?
2009, I think.
Oh, so it's pretty
It's
recent.
relatively new. It's either you love it or you don't know what it is. This is something, you gotta love to do this. That's the other thing too. You have to love doing this. You can't just do this because you want to make money or whatever the situation is. And some people do, and I'm not knocking it. But at the same time, it's like you have to be able to love to do this to be able to appreciate the work and the end result.
Well,
There's nothing more, as much as I stress and I cry and I'm like, I'm not doing anything like this again. I say it and I get upset, but you know what? I'm always happy with the end result. So.
And why would you spend all this time doing something you don't like at all?
Of course,
You have to like it.
doesn't make sense. You have to really love it. It's so tedious. Like it really is. It's extremely tedious, and there are so many times where there's a mistake and there is a loss of sleep, and things just don't go right, or you pick up the wrong fabric, or the wrong thing from the mail. Everything goes wrong all the time, and you have to love it to go through that kind of stress. My fiance can tell you how many times it'll calm me down from crying. And it's an investment too, because I'm like, you know what? Doing this isn't cheap. This isn't cheap. This is an investment. So it's art. You're creating art. You're doing this. This is your art.
Cooley is your most favorite anime of all times, which is why you had that.
Which is why I got Never Knows Best tattooed on my arm.
That is awesome.
Your Red Star costumes.
Yes. I am not Red Star Costumes. I partner.
Oh, your partner with.
Her name's Renee Worth, and she's also known as All Star Alice, and it's just the two of us.
Just the two of you guys. So you guys do commission work for people who want costumes.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so I guess I should ask you, what should a person look for before they commission work? Or how should they prepare before they get to that point of getting a commissioner?
Basic measurements, so bust, waist, hips, and as many references as you can possibly find.
Okay.
Because if you only have one, we're just going to make up the rest of it. And if you don't want that to happen, please provide more references.
Okay, future winner of my book. I don't know who you are, the future winner, but I'm actually having my neighbors draw stuff for me.
We're drawing Axton, and he's gonna say, I wish I was as cool as Cosplay in America.
See, look at that. You win a book. I sign. Drawn, right? And just random people signing. Aren't you lucky? You're so lucky. Super lucky.
How'd you make the eyes?
Those were sculpted out of clay and then hand painted.
Wow, it's like really glossy and like real.
Yeah, it's polyurethane and put 8 layers of it on, make it super shiny.
Oh, you can take that off?
Yeah, magnetic fish.
Oh, so cute.
Oh wow.
I can't think of anything to write.
See, I'm getting my artist alley neighbor to draw something too for you, mysterious person who's going to win this book.
Congrats on winning! Woo!
Woo!
Didn't I enter and like I win it and I'm just like, wow.
No, you can't enter. You're late from entering.
I can't enter.
It's made of, so the most of this is made of styrene, so just like, and several layers of styrene at that, so it's like got a nice, good, hard shape to it.
What is this made of, the head?
The head is actually more pieces of styrene, like these tough parts, and then vinyl for these sections. This is actually a fox alligator skin, so same stuff that's on my belt here.
Right.
And it's just spray painted silver. And the eyes are actually casted, and they're just red.
Wait. This is my table at a convention all the time. You can touch it, it won't hurt you. What are you exactly doing?
I'm promoting, come by my table, yeah. You can do it.
I don't know her.
Alright, arm out to the right. Ow! Stick out your butt to the left. Ow! Now put your arm out to the left. Ow! Stick your butt out to the right. Now, right, left, right, left, right, left. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, right, left. Super! Yeah! Way to go!
Thank you so much.
We want to be sure that we can keep control of our equipment, that our staff can actually have familiarity with the equipment so they can get good experience with it and be able to set it up and tear it down quickly and get a good result. So we do things like we rent the workstations, the monitors, and the computers.
Oh, so do you have workstations? So basically after people get their pictures taken, they come over here and it gets...
Yeah, so one of the things that we found before when we were first starting to do digital, we were just reviewing photos on the camera, and it's kind of hard to see the photos on the camera.
Yeah.
So what we started to do is get these large 40-plus inch monitors where people can review their photos. And so when somebody does a photo session, we go through and we look at all their photos. You can look at them in full size and zoom in and see if there's any particular details of what you'd like to check out, make sure the smile is right or something like that.
Okay, I'm going to say again, you are freaking crazy to do that. Completely crazy because
You started it.
You know, that was 4 years of my life and it's okay to mess up my own life, but I don't want to mess up your life.
Yay!
Why, seriously, why did you decide to do this? Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me.
So I've been cosplaying for a while and I've been in the cosplay community and I just wanted to like give back to it. Plus a lot of the people I know in cosplay, I'm kind of curious why people started to cosplay, why they keep cosplaying. I know there's a lot of drama lately, like popularity contests, like who's better than who, like people putting each other down. I just want people to realize that cosplay is about having fun and like being yourself without being yourself, you know, and I want my book to reflect that. So it's, the interviews are like, I'm asking people questions about how did you start cosplay, how do you feel about it now, are you going to continue it, like what do you feel about like the popularity stuff that's going on. And then I'm going to have a picture like this is the person's cosplay. It might not be a good cosplay, I'm not just interviewing good cosplayers, I'm interviewing people who just started, people who bought their costumes, I'm doing furries, I'm doing like humanity, steampunk, so it's like everything. I just want like a cross-section of American cosplayers and why they do it. So that's my thought process, and I know you have done it before, so that's why I emailed you, and I was like...
I told her not to do it, basically.
And you were like, don't do it, and I was like, thanks, and then I did it. So.
Well, I mean, I can't fault her for doing stuff.
Is someone backing you in publications?
I've had a few people like ask me about it, but not right now. So I'm raising money on my own and like doing it on my own. And Asian was like, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
Terrible choice. That's okay. Good luck.
Hey, you should do whatever you want to do. Screw everybody else. Do what you feel like doing.
I spend so much money on cosplay. I might as well spend it like doing something for good time.
It's fine. It's fine.
As you can see, I'm still painted from you saw me in this 2 years ago.
I know, she did, yeah.
What are you doing to my raffle box?
I'm drawing a face because he's so happy.
No. For America. Hi.
Hi.
And I've never seen anybody do this before. How did you decide to do a twister?
Well, honestly, I was thinking about, trying to do all the normal cosplay people. I was like, but nobody really does things that aren't alive. So I decided to really try and think either Twister or Candyland. I like Twister better.
You like Twister? So what happens when people see you here? What are reactions you get?
One is, can I put the spinner even though the spinner doesn't really spin that well?
Right.
And, they do the whole right hand on green, but I haven't been groped yet for a reason, so.
Actually,
it's just fantastic.
we forgot my wig at home. We get to the hotel and forget the wig. And I'm like, I was so sad. It was 1 in the morning, no wig, I was so sad. And we drove back to get it.
She was going.
We drove all the way back.
She was like, I'm not even gonna cosplay now. I'm not gonna do it. And I was like, oh no. That's not happening.
How long does it take to drive back home?
Hour and a half.
An hour there and an hour and a half back.
Yeah.
Oh.
She was about to go to bed, and I was like, just go to sleep so I can just surprise the hell out of her. Like, get the wig here, get it styled, get the costume finished, and surprise her. But she wasn't doing it. She wouldn't go back to sleep. And I told her, I was like, well, you know what? Fact is, I'm going back to get your wig. And she's like, no, you're not. I'm like, you can't stop me. All you can do is wish me luck and tell me that you love me. And she's like, or I can tell you that I'm going with you.
So we went and got it, and here it is.
We have our priorities. Actually, last semester I set up my schedule specifically so that I wouldn't have any classes that would interfere with con time. So I didn't have anything on Thursdays or Fridays. Wednesday was early, so I could leave on Wednesday if I had to, and Monday was late, so I could come home.
She's so smart.
I don't have classes on Fridays, but I have a class on Thursday this semester, late at Thursday.
I only have classes Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays this year, so I should be, if I have the money, I should be all set. No.
What is that actually made of?
EVA foam. EVA foam.
EVA foam?
Yeah, the entire armor is made out of EVA foam.
It's amazing.
Thank you. It was a pain in the ass.
Our friend Bucky's making
lots of patience, maybe 4 or 5 months.
What is this even from? Because I don't even know what this is from.
I'm Amaterasu, the Japanese goddess of the sun. In the video game Okami, she takes a wolf form, but I modified it for the human anthropomorphic design. So.
Now, do people know who you're from?
You know what? Those who play the game and know a little bit about ancient Japanese culture, they were able to get it. I worn this at Sakura Matsuri, and actually a lot of older people from Japan knew who I was. So that was kind of cool.
That's actually really cool. Yeah. So I'm doing a raffle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at the time. Okay, it's close enough. Let's just go ahead and do the raffle. So, I'm doing a raffle here at Otakon. I was about to say AX. I always did that already. So, okay. So you're shaking the box. Now, I want other people to shake the box. So.
I would love to shake your box.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hold the top.
Hold the top. Shake the box. Shake it up and down all over the place. Shake. Okay, now I pick another random person. Okay, this woman is right here.
Come here.
Come here.
Shake the box. Shake the box.
No, she's not going to shake the box. She's going to pick out a name now.
Oh, okay.
No, lift it up high so she can't see anything. Yeah, so you get a pick a name.
It's also a game.
Pick a good. Okay, now read a name. No, give it to her. Read a name on it. Just read a name.
The name is Catherine Perez.
Whoa.
Catherine Perez, whoever you are, you want to copy the book.
Congrats.
So say.
This store discriminates against the poor.
Okay, so let me pull this over here. Okay, so Catherine, you win a copy. You actually put down your phone number too.
Oh yeah.
Where's 609?
I think that's New Jersey.
New Jersey?
Yes, 610. No, that's not New Jersey.
Anyway, so thank you guys very much. I'll see you guys in a few days. And where am I going?
We're all just watching you talking to yourself.
I talk to myself all the time. I'm going to Montreal next. So I'll be at Otakon in Montreal. Then I'm going to Vegas for Anime MegaCon. Then I'm going to Vancouver in Canada for what?
I love Vancouver.
Okay, so I'm going to Vancouver for NerdCon, and then I think Oh, I am going to go to New York Comic Con, but I won't have any books at that point.
Yeah,
so.
just look out for him. You are.
Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her.
He was eating on the floor, okay? You look like such a hobo.
I am a hobo.
You are. Look at you. Look at all your dress.
Professional con hobo.
Look, more people. Wow, look at this crowd. Woo, crowd.
The cosplayers of America.
Yeah.
My breath. Say goodbye.